everybody, and welcome to another episode of PlebPla. We're going to be doing some gunpla kit reviews today. I'm the Queen of Space, and this is my very first gunpla review for you guys. So I just finished building this. This is the Gundam Fenice Liberta. I probably said that wrong. That's okay. I don't actually watch the Build Fighters series. I'm not a fan of the TV show, but I love the kits. I really like the fun, style and aesthetic that comes out of the show. This is also consequently my very first P-Bandai. Baby's first P-Bandai. I had to have it because, as you can see, it turns into a motorcycle with the beam wheels. And that's just preposterous. And I had to have it. I was thinking for transforming mobile suits. So, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I can't do this. So, as far as the kit itself is concerned, it comes with a lot of extra little bits, which are currently all strapped onto his body right now. He's got this really big gun here, Buster rifle, the Wing Zero Buster rifle. He's got this little guy, which is actually two separate pieces that hook together, and these two guns can combine to making a bigger gun. This front piece of his head will become his shield, which is really neat. I really like the aesthetic on the shield. It's really angular and really fun. It looks really cool. I'm a big fan of big shields, this kind of thing. He doesn't come with any extra hands. He doesn't come with any beam sabers. It's pretty much the gimmick is the transformation itself. The wheels, of course, come off when he transforms, and they're just extra pieces. Building it was a little complicated. There's a lot of really small pieces, and I accidentally put some of them in backwards the first time, which becomes a problem when you try to transform it. But posing it, it's really fun to pose, even though the wing structure is really big. They counterbalance pretty well, which is rare to find in my opinion. Most of the ones I have that have big things going on, they just fall right over. But this guy stands pretty good on his own, and I can't wait to show that to you in a second. But the transformation sequence, well, it took a really long time. I think we're gonna bring Zappa in to talk about it because I have really shaky hands, so it was really difficult for me to do on my own. Hey Zappa! And Zappa's here with us. So Zappa transformed it back. It took him about 3 minutes this time. Once we figured it out, it was a lot easier.
You woke me up to transform your model and then transform it back.
I needed help. He was going to pieces all over the table.
Yeah, he did fall apart a lot while transforming. The waist likes to pop off, the hands were popping off, the legs popped off. But it's transforming, so I expect these things to be kind of loose so they have all that range of motion to pop.
I think it looks just as cool in its robot form as it does in its motorcycle form. You can see it's got these really neat sort of wing things going on here in the back. Lots of colors and movement. He's also got the best feet. I don't know if you can see. They point almost all the way straight down. I'd really like to do some kind of ballerina Gundam one of these days. Maybe like point shoes, but they look really fantastic. Once you pose him, he stays great, but yeah, he tends to pop apart a lot. The transformation sequence, though, pretty solid.
It's pretty solid. Once you get it in place, it's good. There's a lot of fitting parts. The side skirts fit into the leg runner here. It makes it look like these shoulder bits here. You're supposed to clamp something into there, but it's nothing. It does nothing. They just kind of exist.
And when you transform him back, he ends up with this really funny piece in his crotch left over. You have to pull out. You have to wiggle his dongles to get him back to robot form to put him on the stand. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with it. Even having to pay more for a P-Bandai. The gimmick is really cool. The design is really pretty. I like the aesthetic. Yeah, I think it's a great, solid little piece of plastic. Well, I guess it's ABS styrene or something. But
yeah, polystyrene.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I think it's a great little kit, and yeah, other than its normal popping apart in all the places regular robots pop apart, it's really fun, and it's really pretty up on the shelf. There's a lot you can do with it, pose-wise. So, yeah. Greatest Space approves. Okay, back to some more robots. So, this is another Build Fighter kit. Again, I don't watch Gundam Build Fighter, but this one, the aesthetic caught my eye immediately for obvious reasons, as you can see. This is the Denial Gundam. She's a pretty Denial. From Gundam Build Fighters, and I had to have it because it had all of these sparkly effect clear parts. If you can't tell, I'm a sucker for clear parts and glitter. So I had to have this immediately. It doesn't really come with any weapons, though it does come with like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 different pairs of hands. The robot itself is the weapon. It seems to be a martial artist. And it comes with all of these different effect parts. So much so that I have 2 entire trays of uncut effect parts. And it's probably hard to tell on the film, but these are 2 completely different colors of glitter effect parts. These attack theme, or these attack sort of, I don't know what you call it. Effects parts are a harder, darker plastic, like the wings are as well, while the fire and aura pieces are more of a soft, flexible plastic. This is the ponytail piece, and it's all articulated and lovely, so you can do all kinds of stuff with it. There's just so many little clear parts on this guy. It's really fun because you can set up a lot of cool poses with it. I have one with the fire aura on his hands, his shoulders, the wings, and then the Nobel Gundam hair. Because I thought it was cute. Again, I don't watch the show. But the thing about this softer plastic is that, especially because in the shoulder pieces and the fire bits, as soon as you start to move the robot, all the plastic pieces just like want to jump right off of it. Like they're always falling off and trying to tumble into oblivion. So you do have to like really police this robot if you're gonna store it. See what I mean? It doesn't even stay in place. And when it does stay in place, because the plastic is slightly softer, it like, I swear it builds up like a springy pressure and then it'll just pa-ding out when you least expect it. Like it was on my shelf and it's just jumped off. So as pretty as it is, you do have to keep an eye on it. Probably not a good one for little kids. They're probably just gonna lose all the pieces. As far as posing it though, aside from the plastic effect parts, it poses great. It's got some really awesome articulation in its knees. The ankles aren't as articulate as I prefer, but you know, he's meant for doing, you know, rider kicks, I guess. I guess that's more of like a red comic kick in this instance. The aesthetic is great. I really like the colors. The little pop of red against the dark muted blues and purples is really cool. For a regular release kit, I think it's really fun. There's so many extra effect parts that I think you can utilize with your other robots as well. If you like to do fight scenes or dioramas, this could be really fun just to gut the pieces out of and leave the naked Gundam without the effect parts, and it would still look really cool. I just snap built it in about an hour and a half. The stickers are kind of, but that's most kits these days. The stickers are just kind of there. Yeah, I'm a fan. 10 out of 10 would build again. Just be aware of how much you have to really take care of it. It's just a high maintenance girl. You know, sometimes they are and sometimes they're not, but this one definitely is. But I think that she's worth it. She's very pretty. She really adds a lot of dimension to my gunpla shelf. So yeah. Thank you guys for joining me for my very first gunpla review for PlebPla. My name is Queen of Space. I'm from Colony Drop Cosplay, and I hope that you guys will keep watching us here on Access Com Media. And also join us on our Facebook group, PlebPla, P-L-E-B-P-L-A. There we go. PlebPla on Facebook. We're about to get some lights in soon, so I hope you guys will stay tuned for some higher quality videos in the future. Thanks so much again for joining me, and have a great day, everybody. SIEG ZEON!
You know the pilot's a guy, right?
The robot can still be a lady?